hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, YouTube? We're coming today with another Zeus Town Hall, guys. It's been a lot that's been going on that we got to break down and talk about. Okay, before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, baby. So the first topic I wanted to talk about in the Zeus Town Hall was Bad Boys Houston. So Zeus and Lamel Plummer went on to basically announce that the next season is going to be based in Houston. The first thing I thought about was, oh my God, Anthony is going to have a field day. And he probably convinced Natalie to do it, because guess what? Anthony has a whole club, okay? He has a whole club in Houston. So I'm not really surprised that it's going to be based in Houston because of Anthony's connections, Natalie's connections. So that I'm not surprised. They're already doing live auditions, which I think will be amazing because maybe now we'll have a little bit of input of who gets casted on next season. And we could kind of see if they're really just casting people with a big social media presence that's been on TV or is kind of Instagram or social media famous. So we can kind of see how they kind of pick people out, to be honest. So let's talk about Anthony, right? Speaking of Anthony, Mr. Houston, he posted something because you guys know the Bad Boys finale is tonight, y'all. It is tonight. He posted, what a moment for life, what an amazing opportunity, what a memory that will live forever, that will forever live on. I will say I've learned so much about myself and others, mostly good and some bad, but definitely worth the ride. I'm too excited to see what happens after and blessed to say I'm a part of the Zeus Network family. And then y'all see in this picture, right? He blurred, guess whose face? Malone and Mr. Talk Sexuality, nothing else. So I think that was kind of funny that he did that because some of the other cast posted this picture, but they didn't blur people out. And look at Carry On back there with that mean bun, girl. You got that mean bun. You guys see that mean bun? Trust. All right. And then also, I wanted to know too, don't you guys get the feeling that Anthony's coming back? I get that feeling, especially what Willem told me in his interview. He was basically like, oh, he wouldn't be surprised if Anthony and Darrell are going to be at the front of the mansion in season 2 when the other cast members pull up. Darrell already stated in his Tasha K interview, which if you guys didn't check it out, please, because he stated he dropped some good tea, baby. And he was saying he's not coming back for season 2. He doesn't want to be on TV repeatedly like that, right? Especially for the same show, which I think is such a smart move on his end. But I think Anthony, on the other hand, he wants promotion for that club, baby. He wants promotion for himself. So I think he's going to be there in season 2 for sure. Do I want him there? No, because I don't think he's that entertaining. I don't want to see confessionals. Every 2 confessionals, he got shades on, acting like he in the middle of the beach somewhere. So it's like, you know what I mean? He's not going to bring that much to the show. He didn't bring that much to the show, in my opinion, this season, to be honest. Like, he just kind of played like Darrell's sidekick and was a tag along to Gutta and everything. I'm going to do a video on like a breakdown of the Bad Boys LA cast, so that way you guys get my final thoughts on the whole cast in general, right? So let's move on to Chrisean Robb. Chrisean Robb broke into, y'all, I love saying that. I don't care what Chrisean Robb broke into Blueface's house and cut herself and wrote, "I love you, Blue." Whoever thought of doing that, genius. Fucking genius. So recently, y'all know she been beefing with the Blueface family. Y'all know Blueface and the family. No one wins when the family feuds. They've been going back at it, Jack. So the sister posted this, basically exposing Chrisean, because Chrisean, I guess the guilt was eating her up. It was fucking her up. You feel me? So she decided, let me text the sister, which I think was a noble thing to do. You feel me? I don't care what y'all say about rock and all that stuff. Deep down, she's not a bad person as everybody's, oh, she a bully. Deep down, I don't think she's that bad of a person. She's just lost and young and dumb and full of Blueface's cum. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, she's not like, to me, that evil person that people try to make her out to be. So she texted the sister this. She said, "I know Ish went left between me and your mom. I swear I wasn't trying to fight her back. I just had to defend myself. The whole Ish show happened the other day. I forgive you and I apologize for the issue going through. My heart is pure and genuine. I know you may hate me and think the worst of me. I really wished that night I flew back to LA, I went to my mom house in Hollywood instead of staying with your brother," right? And went on and on and on. Basically, like, not apologizing, but being like, hey, like, I'm sorry it went down the way it did. If I could do it differently, it wouldn't have went down that way. Courtesy of Blue, by the way, bluegirlsclub. You already know. Make sure you guys follow them. If you guys already don't, you guys probably already do. So yeah. Yeah. So I think she was being nice in doing that. I don't know why the sister thought it was smart, or she thought she ate posting that, because it only made Chrisean look good, because it showed that she was remorseful and she wasn't like a ha ha ha. But even though I saw some people, they posted that Rock was like laughing about it on Snapchat and other social media platforms. So it's like, which one is it, Rock? Do you feel bad, or do you just not give a fuck? Deep down, I think she does feel bad. I think she feels bad, especially for the sister, because the sister lost her husband, baby. She's been tweeting some stuff about the situation, just an update about how she's been doing and everything. And yeah, she is down bad, okay? Her husband lost her teeth, and she lost her husband. So this is what she had to say. She was like, laying in daddy's sweater, smelling his cologne, waiting for him to come home. His mom's holding him away from me. I understand why I would too, but I would know he has a mind of his own. So when you're ready, baby, I'm waiting. I love you and I hope you're doing okay. Last time this year you was at my wedding dapping up my husband. This year you dogged us like we was ops. Speaking about Blueface, right? Which I don't care what nobody says. Regardless of what happened, Blueface is a fucked up person. How you go? My whole thing is, I wouldn't allow this to be put on social media. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, that's family at the end of the day. You might not fuck with them and you might not like them, because me, I don't like some of my family members either. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'll never blast them on social media. Like, no, y'all don't need to know my business. You feel me? And no, that's just not gonna happen. But in his case, I guess it's different, y'all. So, and then also with the text message thing, she posted it and then said this. She was just like, I have my husband left me, pray for me or whatever. So when she posted the text message, she was just like, oh, I guess the guilty conscience eating her up, blase, blase, blase. That's what her ass get. Okay, I don't see what put she out in that. So Rock, of course, you already know Rock. She was pissed, which I get her being pissed, because it's like, bitch, I'm trying to be nice to you, and then you just trying to be funny. Like, bitch, I'm funnier than you. I'm a clown. So I get Rock why she snapped the way she did, because it's like, what the fuck? She was like, go get a bag and move out of your 1-bedroom apartment. Your priorities at 28. How are you lost as a person? You pulled up already and got effed up. And he said, nobody fighting your fat A again. You doing this ish for clout. Crazy part, I'm so genuine. You would think you would have time to think about your mistakes, and we could talk like women for real. You know how Rock talk. You know, we could talk like women for real, because I was feeling bad for you. I love so hard. I can't stay mad at the people that do me wrong. That's what I'm talking about. Like, Rock's not no evil person. She's just a young dummy. Like, she's a young dummy. That's it. I do think, though, that the husband is probably going to end up divorcing the sister, and rightfully so, because you put him in a situation where he got up. Like, come on. Like, what you think was going to happen? Blueface is a Crip at the end of the day. LA Crip. Let me stop. You feel me? Like, what do you think was going to happen pulling up like that with your husband? I think she would have been better off pulling up by herself, to be honest. You want to know why? Or with a group of her homegirls. That thing would have ended up better, because then at least they could have jumped Rock. What y'all think? Because that's what I would have did if I was in her spot. You could have came with a group of homegirls, and they could have jumped Rock. You feel me? And then that would have been that. Instead of bringing your nigga, like, the fuck? You just broke up your happy home, right? So, speaking of baddies, Natalie has been going at it with Rocky Balboa. I'm Rocky Balboa, but I look like Barbie bitch, whatever she said. That part. She went and did a podcast with Erica Lucci V on her Baddie Life podcast. Shout out to her by following into Bad and Bougie's footsteps. I see you, girl. I see you. She followed in her footsteps and got her own podcast. So Erica went on there recently, and they were basically talking about some stuff about the show, everything like that. And you already know, Natalie got a wind of it. So this is what they said about Natalie. Let me just attend this shit.
Phone calls as you did. I have messages that I have never put out, because, like, to be honest with you, listen, Erica, I'm really don't give a half the time I don't give a fuck. But I have messages saying, oh, you deserve it. Baddies 2 is going to be something great. And she showed me the cast. You were on it. I was on it. And some of the girls that are there right now were on it. Some were not. And like show all these false promises and stuff. And it's not even the fact that it's not being salty. It's not. It's like you were told something. You were told one thing and you might have planned on it. You know what I'm saying? And then when it gets shot to hell, it's like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't have to do all that.
My thing is this, like, it went beyond that with me, though. Like, I was on the cast up until, like, 4 days before something to film. Like,
oh, for
it
real?
Was more than just her on. Yeah, like, I was on the phone with Zeus. I got casted by Zeus in January.
Oh, shit. So you been talked to them and stuff. I didn't know that, girl. Okay, what happened?
They've been telling me don't take bookings on this day and that day because we're going to be filming and shit. So I've been turning down a lot of bookings and all that, which that's the only part I'm really pissed about. Like, I don't give a fuck about the not doing the bad and shit. I'm just pissed about the bookings and shit I was turning down because it's like, y'all got me turning down money for no month. Yeah, I was casted in like January. I did a phone interview with Zeus and they called me back like 2 weeks later and was like, yes, we love you. We want you to be a part of the cast and da 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 da. And we were supposed to start filming, but they end up start filming Bad Boys first. So it ain't that serious. You don't got to explain nothing to me. I'm not doing it. And that's just that. And then we move the fuck on. Like, you don't got to explain nothing to me because I already know it's going to be no.
Yeah, no, I know. And I hate how she's like, oh, they're just mad. They're hating. And I'm like, no, not at all. Like
nobody mad and hating. Like, that's the Tito. Like, act like you don't see it or something. Don't try to make it seem like I'm tweaking. Right. And I'm really a part of the cast and I'm just lying or storyline because no.
Yeah. For me, when she did the whole thing.
And shout out to Kiki Godmother T because they always stay with the T, baby. So I agree with them because this, and I've said this before, Natalie be Kiki and she, Erica, you kick in too much with these girls. That's why they think, and you promise them things that you can't upkeep. So don't be mad when they get mad at you for not upholding your promise. That's the bad part of what Natalie's done like a bunch of times. And I think she's learning her lesson with the Bad Boys thing, with how we're not going to have a reunion. Like, imagine that. We had a full season of Bad Boys Club and we had no reunion. That's sad. That's why it's bad, because it's like, it makes her look stupid and it makes her look dumb at the end. And they always end up clowning her at the end. So then also, you already know Natalie, she had to respond. Sister girl had to say something back. She went off on a live basically and said this about the girls and everything.
On this season, ain't nobody scared at all. What's wrong with people? She's scared. When have I ever been scared? No, I don't want to have to put hands on people. I don't want to have to do that. But when and where have you ever seen Natalie?
And did you guys hear that? She said she fought this season 2 of the biggest people. A lot of people already assumed that it was roly-poly, but I seen a comment of hers saying it wasn't roly-poly. So I'm thinking Ann Moore, because she's kind of like tall, not fat, because I've seen her in person. But that's the one person I'm guessing. And then probably Jailer or Persuasion. One of those. That's what I think.
On Bad Girls Club, I don't want to have to fight. I'd rather make money and do business. Ain't nobody scared. Cut it the out. Oh, I don't know why she didn't cast me. She must be scared of me. No, there's just a better bitch than you. How about that? That's it. Yeah, can you believe it? There was someone
Natalie looked crazy. I'm sorry.
And they thought, the team, Zeus, myself, whoever thought they were better than you. Was that true? That's not believable. It has to be, I'm scared. Has to be, I'm scared of you. That's weird.
So yeah, not in my opinion, right? This is my whole thing. I feel like, you see how they casted Slim. I don't think she should have been casted. They could have casted Rocky instead of Slim. Even though I don't think Rocky should come back, because we've seen her on these spinoffs so many times. But let's say if I were to pick either Slim or Rocky, I would have picked Rocky, because she'll make the show much more interesting because she's not scared of Natalie. Slim to me is just probably this season's going to be Rolly's tag-along, right? And then who else? There's a girl on the name Scotty, which I've seen her in person too. I would, y'all gonna get the story time with it on my other channel. So make sure you guys subscribe, guys. Subscribe to my backup channel, Picture Pierre. It's together, Picture Pierre. Subscribe to it. Y'all gonna get story times, updates, life updates, vlogs, all that. Know everything about me. Yeah. I think that instead of the Scotty girl, they could have put Erica on there. Bam. That would have been lit. But that's just my opinion. Because the Scotty girl, we don't really know her like that. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think about these topics. Also, the Baddies trailer is supposed to be dropping tonight, which Natalie said. So we'll see if it actually drops. The trailer and the air date, I believe, are dropping tonight. And the Bad Boys season finale is going to be tonight as well. I might do it after show. I might not, depending on the show and depending on if they drop the trailer or not, because then we're going to have more to talk about. Because you know that finale probably going to be dry, baby. Okay? Make sure you guys hit that like button. And entertainers, we are out, baby.
Ain't no personal thing.